Heidi-ho, heidi-ho. So, message for today. You sold yourself to the creditors. Show me where I sold myself to the creditors. So, something that everybody misses with the Exodus story. All the nations sold themselves to Mitzrayim and the Mitzri. Mitzrayim is Egypt. Mitzrayim is a land of restriction. You sell yourself to the land of restriction. Kili kol ha'aretz, all the earth is mine, is what our Imaba says. So you sold yourself. So many a men don't look any further than the vessel. They look at the hue of the man, not the content of character. You sold yourself to the creditors. And the 5 different character traits of the Erev Rav, the mixed multitude that come along with Israel. So, using that Gregorian calendar is part of the key. That's the beginning of the mark of the beast, as some people know it. So 18 is considered a good number in Hebrew, but 666 is not 18. It adds up to 18, but it's something different. So there's good and bad in all things. We learned that from studying different things, Zohar and Torah, if we actually delve deep. There's good and bad in all things. So there's 2 sides to the tree of life. Neither side is actually fully good and neither side is actually fully bad. That's why you got to be in the center. Don't go to the left or the right. So anyway, you sell yourself to the creditors, and it does have to do with the indoctrination system. So they have you using that Gregorian calendar date your entire life, and the time zone act, not God's time or Ima Abba's time. So using the time zone act is the same as saying you believe Arim Abba, God, broke their covenant with the sun and the moon. Sun rules over the day, the moon rules over the night. But you're following the sun god. That's why you have a sun day. Monday was actually New Moon Day. And it had to do with the moon, because they knew getting Yisrael, the Hebrews, to follow their calendar, they had to have a new moon day. Anyway, Julius Caesar was somewhat intelligent, because he at least had it start in March because of spring. Well, when the barley is in the month of Aviv, spring. It's during Passover, which is Passover. So Passover is also taught to you in the Exodus and when the year begins, which is spring. It's not in the middle of the winter. So anyway, following that time zone act and whatnot, that's how you sell yourself to the creditors. Using all those things, and granted, yes, you were probably indoctrinated and taught to put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so on and so forth, which are all tied to Greek gods and idolatry. So anyway, and you're taught to follow the 25th day of December. Somebody supposedly died on the 25th day of December. Well, that's a celebration of Saturnalia. Has to do with Krampus. That doesn't have anything to do with the Mashiach being born or dying on the 25th day of December. So yeah, he wasn't born on the 25th day of December. So the Mashiach is born in spring. Just to let you know. HaMashiach is born in spring. So, you sold yourself to the creditors, and to remove yourself from being sold to the creditors, you don't use anything with the Gregorian calendar, and you put without prejudice, UCC 1-308. You use their laws against them, which would be the bankers, the creditors, because it's against the law and their laws to compel somebody to use anything against their religious beliefs. And that's the key. Don't use those dates in Time Zone Act. And you use the laws against those who want to use those laws to entrap you. God bless. Much love.